If one is worth being a leader, responsibility rests with you. We've just shown to our viewers, Manish, this letter that A. Raja has written to the Prime Minister on the 26th of December 2009, which explains exactly what he intends to do, how he intends to license 2G spectrum. He says he's spoken to the Solicitor General and to the External Affairs Minister at length. He concludes by saying, in these circumstances, the discussions with the External Affairs Minister and the Solicitor General have further enlightened me to take a preemptive and proactive decision on these issues as per the guidelines and rules framed to avoid any confusion or delay. This is A. Raja explaining to the Prime Minister what he intends to do. We've got this other letter from the Prime Minister dated the 3rd of January 2008 in which he says, I have received your letter, warm regards, yours sincerely, Manmohan Singh. Now, the Prime Minister's office is not a weak one. According to the laws of governance, he is entitled to call any file, he is entitled to stop any auction from taking place. Anything can be stopped if the Prime Minister wanted. You know, this, as M.J. Akbar has written in this edition of India Today, is like Ali Baba and the 40 thieves. The allegation is not that Ali Baba stole the money, but he knew what the 40 thieves were doing. He knew what the 40 thieves were. Why did he not do anything to stop it, Manish Tiwari?
Allow me to first rebut what Nirmala Sitharaman was saying. And the problem with the BJP is that they speak from all sides of the mouth. Yesterday you had Mr. Venkaiah Naidu say that in Karnataka he wants a debate between what Yadurappa has done and what the former chief ministers have done. So therefore for Karnataka you have one standard. But when it comes to Delhi or the 2G spectrum issue, when the government says that yes, let's have a debate on the floor of the House, starting from 1995 till 2010. Your government came in 1998 only. You are not prepared to accept that because the fact remains that the moment a discussion takes place, the substantive loss which occurred in the wake of Kargil, when the portfolio of telecommunications was taken by Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee from Jagmohan, and then the migration was allowed, caused a substantive
Manish, you need to answer my question. Nothing that you've said in the last 2 minutes answers my question. My question is, Dr. Manmohan Singh received this letter. A. Raja explained him what he was going to do. Why did the Prime Minister not stop this loot from taking place? Answer just this question, please.
Rahul, I am going to answer questions my way. Okay, I am not going to answer questions the way you put them to me. You've called me as a guest. I have the right of rebuttal and I'm exercising that right of rebuttal. I will come to your question subsequently. So therefore, the first thing that the Bharatiya Janata Party needs to do is stop preaching morality to the whole world and their grandmother. I think Nirmala Sitharaman, probably she wasn't around then or suffers from selective amnesia. What about the Kargil coffin gate scam? What about the money which your president was found taking on candid camera? Mr. Bangaru Lakshman, counting 100 rupee notes for a defense deal. And now, coming to the question which you had raised, the TRAI made a recommendation with regard to as to how the licenses have to be given out. At no stage in the recommendations from 6.1 to 6.39, they recommended a process different from what had been followed during the NDA regime. Yes, it is correct that the CAG to some extent has impugned that procedure, but the same CAG points out that the TRAI chairperson clarified to the telecom secretary that the price which was discovered at the time of the fourth cellular license award should be used as the benchmark. The same CAG report also points out that the TRAI made an unambiguous recommendation that for 2G spectrum a different price should not be charged because it would unlevel the playing field. So therefore, they